Just one spoonful in water turns dead soil into black gold. No manure needed for 5 years. What if the secret to bringing tired, lifeless soil back to life was sitting right in your kitchen all along? While many gardeners spend money on manure, compost, and expensive soil conditioners, there is a simple homemade solution that can help improve soil structure, encourage beneficial microbial activity, and make the ground easier to work with using just a few common ingredients. Before we get started, please consider subscribing to Gardening Like a Pro so you never miss practical gardening tips that save time, money, and effort. This method is designed for gardeners who struggle with hard clay soil, sandy soil that dries too quickly, or garden beds that simply do not seem as productive as they once were. The goal is not to replace good gardening practices, but to create an environment where beneficial microorganisms can thrive and help improve soil health naturally over time. The recipe is surprisingly simple. For one batch, you will need a large bucket holding between 20 and 30 liters of water. Into this bucket, add 2 tablespoons of starch dissolved in 1 liter of warm water. The water should be around 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. Once the starch is fully dissolved and free of lumps, add 1 teaspoon of dry yeast. Finally, crush and add 3 bay leaves to the mixture. These ingredients work together to create a fermented solution that can be applied directly to the soil. The first ingredient, starch, serves as a food source for microorganisms. Just as plants need nutrients to grow, beneficial microbes need energy sources to multiply. Starch provides easily available carbohydrates that help fuel microbial activity during the fermentation process. When introduced into the soil, these microorganisms continue their work, helping break down organic matter and improving soil structure. The second ingredient is yeast. Many gardeners already know yeast as a baking ingredient, but it also contains beneficial compounds that support microbial growth. Yeast can help jumpstart the fermentation process, creating a biologically active solution that encourages a healthier soil ecosystem. While yeast itself is not a fertilizer, it acts as a catalyst that helps beneficial organisms become more active. Bay leaves may seem like an unusual addition, but they contain natural compounds that can support the fermentation process while contributing trace elements and aromatic substances to the mixture. Only 3 leaves are needed for a 20 to 30 liter bucket. Crushing them slightly before adding them allows more of their natural compounds to be released into the solution. Once all the ingredients are mixed thoroughly, the next step is fermentation. Cover the bucket with a lid, plastic wrap, or cloth. The goal is to limit airflow while still allowing a small amount of gas exchange. Do not seal the container completely airtight. Place the bucket in a warm location where temperatures remain between 20 and 30 degrees Celsius. After 2 to 3 days, fermentation will begin producing a biologically active liquid. However, allowing the mixture to ferment for a full week provides the best results. During this time, microorganisms multiply and create a solution that can be used to improve soil conditions throughout the garden. One of the biggest advantages of this method is its simplicity. The ingredients are inexpensive and widely available. Unlike hauling heavy loads of manure or compost, preparing this solution requires very little physical effort. Yet it can help stimulate biological activity in the soil, which is one of the keys to long-term fertility. Application is equally straightforward. Use approximately half a liter of the finished solution per square meter of soil. The liquid can be poured directly onto garden beds, vegetable patches, greenhouse soil, raised beds, or flower borders. The goal is to lightly moisten the soil surface rather than saturate it completely. For larger areas, the solution can also be applied using a watering can or garden sprayer. Consistent coverage helps distribute beneficial microorganisms more evenly throughout the growing area. After application, the microbes begin interacting with existing organic matter in the soil. Gardeners with heavy clay soil often notice one particular benefit. Over time, soil may become easier to cultivate and less compacted. Beneficial microorganisms help create tiny channels within the soil structure, improving air circulation and water movement. This can lead to healthier root development and stronger plants. Sandy soils can benefit as well. Because sandy ground drains rapidly, it often struggles to retain moisture. Increased microbial activity contributes to the formation of soil aggregates that help hold water more effectively. As a result, plants may experience less stress during dry periods. Another advantage is improved nutrient cycling. Beneficial microbes assist in breaking down organic materials already present in the soil. Instead of relying entirely on external fertilizers, gardeners can encourage natural nutrient availability through biological activity. Healthy soil is not just about nutrients, it is also about the living organisms that help make those nutrients accessible to plants. This is why many experienced gardeners focus on feeding the soil rather than feeding the plant. When soil biology is thriving, plants often become more resilient and productive. Strong root systems, improved moisture retention, and better nutrient availability all begin beneath the surface. It is important to understand that no single solution can instantly transform poor soil overnight. Lasting soil improvement comes from combining biological activity with good gardening habits. Adding organic matter, avoiding unnecessary soil disturbance, and maintaining consistent moisture levels all contribute to healthier growing conditions. Still, this fermented starch and yeast solution can be a valuable tool in your gardening routine. It is affordable, easy to prepare, and suitable for nearly any garden setting. Whether you grow vegetables, flowers, herbs, or fruit crops, supporting beneficial soil life is one of the smartest investments you can make. Many gardeners apply this treatment periodically as part of their soil care program. Because only half a liter is needed per square meter, a single batch can cover a surprisingly large area. The result is a soil environment that becomes more active, more balanced, and better equipped to support healthy plant growth. Healthy gardens start with healthy soil. When you focus on improving the life beneath the surface, everything above the surface benefits as well. Give this simple fermented solution a try and see how your soil responds over the coming weeks and months. If you found this guide helpful, subscribe to Gardening Like a Pro, share this video with fellow gardeners, and help more people discover simple, effective ways to grow healthier plants naturally.